now like to share with you Naghsh Rostam, an ancient archaeological site and necropolis located about 12 kilometers northwest of Persepolis in Fars province, Iran. Naghsh Rostam is a collection of ancient Persian rock reliefs which are cut into the face of the mountain. The mountains themselves contain the final resting places for 4 Achaemenid kings, notably the King Darius the Great and his son Xerxes. This site is of a great significance to the history of Iran and to Iranians, as it contains various archaeological sites carved into the rock wall through time for more than a millennia from the Elamites and Achaemenids and Sasanians. It lies a few hundred meters from Naghsh Rajab with a further 4 Sassanid rock reliefs, 3 celebrating kings and 1 high priest. The 4 large tombs are cut high into the cliff face. These have mainly architectural decoration, but the facades include large panels over the doorways, each very similar in content, with figures of the king being invested by a god. Above is zoned with rows of smaller figures bearing tribute, with soldiers and officials. The 3 classes of figures are sharply differentiated in size. The entrance to each tomb is at the center of each cross, which opens into a smaller chamber where the king lay in a sarcophagus. Well below the Achaemenid tombs, near ground level, are rock reliefs with large figures of Sasanian kings, some meeting gods, others in combat. The most famous shows the Sasanian king Shapur I on horseback, with the Roman emperor Valerian bowing to him in submission, and the Philip the Arab, an earlier emperor who paid Shapur tribute, holding Shapur's horse while the dead emperor Gordian III, killed in battle, lies beneath it. This commemorates the Battle of Edessa in AD 260, when Valerian became the only Roman emperor who was captured as a prisoner of war, a lasting humiliation for the Romans. The placing of these reliefs clearly suggests the Sassanid intentions to link themselves with the glories of the earlier Achaemenid Empire. Let's look at some more of the incredible designs of this ancient site. In 1923, the German archaeologist Ernest Herzfeld made casts of the inscriptions on the tomb of Darius I. Since 1946, these casts have been held in the archives of the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. Naghsh Rostam was excavated for several seasons between 1936 and 1939 by a team from the University of Chicago. It is incredible to take in the majesty of this ancient site in person. You can feel the power of the ages here. If you ever get a chance to visit Naghsh Rostam, I hope you do. This is the beauty of travel. It enriches your soul and allows you to see things you never thought were possible. Thank you for joining us on Design Santa Barbara, and see you next week.